Hello everybody, and welcome back to Cheese. Today, we are going to be finding out whether or not cheddar cheese is a scam. And I mean in the sense that if you go to the grocery store and you go look at the cheddar cheeses, you will see the sharpness. And those scales, I think, are arbitrary. Or are they? That's what we're testing today. You got everything from just sharp cheddar, extra sharp cheddar, normal sharp cheddar, wicked sharp cheddar, extra sharp cheddar, seriously sharp cheddar, aged sharp cheddar. And today we're getting to the bottom of it to see if there's actually any difference between all these kinds of cheeses or if it's just branding to sell more. And because I am a Vermonter, I have selected cheese from Cabot. Also because it was on sale right now and it's a brand that I think a lot of people will recognize. So I have 11 cheddar cheeses that we're going to be going over today. And I'm going to be starting with the Vermont Sharp Cheddar Cheese because all it says is sharp cheddar cheese on it. There's nothing else branded on it, well, except the word Vermont. And New York, you're going to see a lot. But I think that's just because that's where Cabot sources their milk from. I don't think there's actually any different process in how Vermont or New York makes cheddar cheese compared to other places. You know what I'm saying? But it looks like a safe one to have as a control, I figured. So, let's start. Oh, that's a good cheese, dude. It's soft, it's creamy, but it's still firm. It's a cheddar cheese. It hits you with that classic white sharpness you want when you're getting like white cheddar from anywhere. It's just like that classic flavor. And it's pretty good. It's not too bitter. Like, it doesn't make me make a face or anything. It's really good. It's nice, creamy, just like good little bit of tangy. Next up, we have Vermont Seriously Sharp. Now this one comes in a red packaging, and again, the only difference is that it's just called Seriously Sharp. There's nothing on it. Oh, right here. It says a complex and wildly intense cheddar. So, let's see if it's actually that intense. Oh, this one right away is much more firmer. Very much a different texture. It is not as creamy by any means. It's actually, like I said, more firm and more of a solid bite when you get into it. Now, I don't know. The question is though, does it taste different? Is there enough sharpness and bitterness and tang in this cheddar compared against this cheddar to say that it's seriously sharper? I don't know. It's hard to tell. It's really hard to tell. I think we had to get through a few more to see where we're going. But for right now, I'm going to put these next to each other because I think they're giving me like the same sharpness level. Alright, now we got Vermont Extra Sharp. This is the blue one, boys. This one says, age for that classic Northeast bite. Hey, I'm from the Northeast, so yeah, that's my only connection to that. I haven't been smelling them either. I guess that's part of cheese, huh? This one just smells like cheddar cheese. I don't know. It's more moist than the other two by far. This one's the most wet. Oh! Ooh! Oh! This one is oh! You see the face I made? It wasn't like sour face or alcohol shot face, but it was like on that verge. This one's definitely like, it's not as rich. It's much more bitter. It's not as rich and creamy as these two were. Like these two you would use for mac and cheese. This one's like, well, you probably still use it for, I don't know, actually. But I will tell you that it tastes definitely different. It's definitely got a much, like, right in your face, like harsher, like it grabs your, like it almost like it grips your tongue. You know what I'm saying? This one's definitely the sharpest one so far. I guess I have a lot, so I don't know if they're all gonna fit here actually, but we're going, this is the least sharp to most sharp so far. Yeah. All right, now we're changing it up and seeing about another cheddar cheese scam. This is a 2-for-1, the sharpness and the color. Now we got Vermont Sharp Cheddar Cheese, but yellow. So this one says bold balance award-winning flavor. It literally has the same exact description. I do not know what the difference between yellow and white cheddar is, if there's anything, or yeah. So let's find out. I know typically like the yellow ones are seen as like mild cheddars, right? But I don't know. Oh, this one tastes, I haven't tasted it yet. This one smells more like the cheese you find in like a Lunchable, kinda, or like a pre-made package. Not something as cheap as a Lunchable, like, but like the more advanced ones, you know what I'm saying? Whoa. Well, this is definitely made for sandwiches. This is kind of just American cheese mixed with cheddar cheese. That's what it feels like. That's what it looks like. That's what it feels like, and it's what it tastes like. It has, like when you bite it, it literally feels like you got just a cheese bite of a sandwich or a burger. Like, you know, when you get a pocket of cheese, cheddar cheese. That's literally what this is. Like, this is most definitely gonna melt easier. It's gonna be for sandwiches. I actually think it tastes less sharp than the white sharp cheddar cheese, and which is yellow cheddars, like I said, are known to be more mild. So I guess this one may not be a scam. I don't know. It's definitely the least sharp one I've had, the most creamy. And yeah, I'm not lactose intolerant, but these say 0 grams of lactose per serving on them, and I just feel like that's good because I haven't eaten before any like this cheese today, so I'm just like really like, hope this doesn't mess my stomach up. If you're wondering what I've been using in between, because I know sharp cheddar cheese is a strong flavor, I have club crackers and I have a little glass of water. I thought about getting wine, but I was like, I don't want to get tipsy for the video. Alright, let's move our focus over here to New York. Because like I said earlier, I think it's just based on where they source it. I don't know if there's actually any difference in how Vermont and New York process their cheddar cheese, especially through Cabot, which is just one big company. Anyway, regardless. However, this one's from New York, and I am a Vermonter, and I am currently probably 10 minutes from the state of New York. I live right on the border right now, currently. And so yeah, this is kind of the competition, fuckers. Oh, it's another moist one, and it smells like, almost like Parmesan. Like, it almost smells like it's meant for bacon. Like, you get like baked potatoes or something, like a load of baked potatoes. This is like, it has that smell, like that cheese smell in that. It doesn't smell like a baked potato. It smells like cheddar cheese, but it smells like the cheddar cheese you would be using when you're compiling a baked potato. You know what I'm saying? That's what I mean. Let's try it. It's very wet. Very firm. Probably the most firm one so far. Oh, I didn't realize it was extra sharp. Oh. That explains why it's so moist, because the Vermont extra sharp was the most moist one too I've had so far. The other than the yellow one. Wow. I don't really have much to say about it. It kind of just tastes like, I don't know. I might have to have a little bit of the Vermont extra sharp, a little more. Because it's really hard to tell. That's the same exact cheese. That's the same exact cheese. There's no way. There's no way. It's the same exact cheese. I hate to break it to you right now. Vermont extra sharp cheese and the New York extra sharp cheddar cheese from Cabot are the exact same thing. What is the difference here? Tell me what the difference is. They taste exactly the same. They have the same amount of firmness. They have the same aroma. They have the same amount of bitterness. I'm just like, I don't know, man. It's a little sus is all I'm saying. What's the difference? Is it because Vermonters just want something with Vermont brand and New York want something with New York brand? Because that would just be crazy if the markets are that large for them to just be able to do that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm going to eat both of these though. At the same time. And I guarantee you it won't taste any different. It'll taste like the same thing. Like I just had one piece of cheese split. That's what it tastes like. So, I think I'm going to stack these ones because they're pretty much, they're sisters. Let's just be real. Alright, we're back to the yellow. But this one's Vermont seriously sharp yellow cheese. Now, this one, again, just has the same description as the white cheddar cheese one. A complex and wildly intense cheddar. Also, I haven't gotten to the aging process. I know that's part of cheddar. These all just say premium naturally aged. I do have ones in here by Cabot that have the exact numbers, and we'll get to those. But I just don't want you guys to think I'm forgetting those. I know a little bit how cheese is made. I'm a freaking Vermonter, man. This one is definitely the most processed. It's giving the most processed cheese ever. Like even, I don't know how well you'll be able to even see that. But it just looks like American cheese. Like it has the same kind of glisten and pure softness to it. Like it's all the same exact matte yellow. You know what I'm saying? With just like a little bit of vein, a little vein crinkle in there. Let's taste. Hear me out. Now, because the yellow is milder, in general, like that's the point of it, I'm now thinking that maybe this seriously sharp yellow cheese is about the same sharpness as the normal white cheddar. They taste pretty spot on. Like if I was doing this blind and you gave me this first, I don't think I would have any. I think it's just a normal white piece of cheddar cheese that you gave me. It is so similar to the original. It's like, it is actually crazy. I think it's just for picky people, man, who are like, I like yellow cheese better. You know, I don't know what the difference is. Hey, I'm not here to point the finger at anybody and accuse. I'm just here to do some scientific research as a small YouTuber. And all I'm saying is so far, there's definitely been different amount of sharpness. But the yellow and the white cheese, I think that might, I don't know. We got some more to get to. Actually, this is the last yellow one we have, so let's just get through it. I've been talking shit on the yellow cheese. This one's Vermont extra sharp yellow. So this was seriously sharp, and I think it's about the same sharpness as the normal white sharp. Then this one should probably be about the same sharpness as the seriously sharp, right? The normal white one? That makes sense. Again, they all just have the same descriptions as their white counterparts. Oh, that sounds so messed up saying out loud. I just realized how that sounds. Oh. Damn. Don't clip this out of context, please. It's still, okay, pretty moist still. The yellow ones seem to be more wet. They're definitely a lot more wet cheeses. This one smells like a really sharp cheddar though. Like if I were to smell this one without doing it like that, like I would think it's a more sharp cheddar. It has like, it smells like it's gonna have a bite to it. So, for sure. Oh, a crumbly. I love a crumbly cheddar, honestly. Okay, this one's definitely more sharp. I almost think than these ones. This is freaking me out right now in my head. I almost think the yellow, I was just talking all that shit, and this is the last yellow one we have. I really think the yellow extra sharp cheddar is sharper than the white extra sharp cheddars. And I don't know how. It's more crumbly. It has way more bite to it. The aroma is much more of like a cheese feet cheddar smell that you would think. It is actually so good. And I'm one of the people that I know I've been like yelling at picky people, but I usually don't get yellow cheddar because I'm like, I feel like cheese comes out the white color, right? So why would you get the yellow one? I feel like there's something going on there. But this, ooh, this could change my mind, dude. I really like this cheese. This one's going in the lead. All right, now we're moving on to the little bit of the fancier cabinets here. This one just says Farmhouse Reserve Super Premium Aged Cheddar Cheese. Bold, creamy cheddar honors classic European cheese making at its best. Vermont and New England, I guess it makes sense. This one feels like I almost don't need to cut it with a knife. Like I could just like, oh I can literally just rip into it. Oh, what the heck? That's crazy. I also ripped right into the name of it, so this one's not gonna look very good in the shot, and I apologize for that. Oh, this one has like no smell to it at all. Oh, although it is a lot firmer than the other white cheddars, and it's not wet at all, which by my learning so far would make it seem like it'd be more sharp, i.e. have more of an aroma. This one literally smells like nothing at all. Like there's no smell to it. That's it's like almost freaky how it doesn't smell like anything. Let's try it. This is by far the creamiest one I've had. There's really like not a whole lot of taste to it. It is by far the least sharp one I've had. And it says just yeah, I guess it just says cheddar cheese on it. It doesn't really say sharp cheddar cheese. I guess I should use this as my control, huh? There's really not much. I know I'm not saying a lot about this one, but there's really not much to say about it. Like, it's very bland. It's very bland. It's not bad, though. I'm still gonna finish it. I know I talked about how I'm not lactose-tolerant, but again, this is the first thing I've eaten all day. And one slice of each of these, by now, I think I probably had half a block of cheese. I'm not gonna lie. But we're gonna get through it. We only got 3 more left, and now we're on to the even fancier ones in this one. And you know why they're fancy? Because these ones tell you how long they've been aged right on the front, and they stand up this way. I don't even know how. They stand up like this. They're not sideways. This is... Oh my god, I'm already choking on the cheese, dude. There's so much cheese going on. This is Vermont Extra Sharp Naturally Aged Cheese. Aged 12 months, so 1 year. I hate when things do that. They say 12 months instead of 1 year. A classic Northeast Extra Sharp cheddar, slow aged for a rich, robust bite. Oh, this one is sopping. This one is sopping wet. Do you see that? This one is literally sopping. It literally, like, I could, oh my god. It is literally like a cheese stick, dude. It's like mozzarella. It's so wet. Ooh. And it smells like it's gonna have a bite to it. Let me tell you. Let's try. Oh. I mean, have a bite to it? It does. Oh my god. Oh, that is by far the sharpest one. Oh, that's not even a contest. It's definitely the wettest one. It is brittle. Not brittle like as much as the yellow cheddar cheese was. Like the normal, like the less sharp ones. I'm noticing the more sharp they are, the wetter they are. That seems to be a reoccurring thing. This one's still creamy though. Like, it still manages to have a creamy, soft texture. But woo, does that pack a punch. Oh, I don't even know if it's like getting to the point where I don't even know if I want to finish the rest of the bites. Give it a dog or something. Alright, now we got Vermont Seriously Sharp, aged 18 months or a year and a half. This one says a complex, wildly intense, sharp cheddar experience. Oh boy, well, my last one was pretty intense, and it said that was only rich and robust, so I'm almost starting to get scared. These ones are definitely starting to get sharper. Like, if the normal ones are just this little knife, these ones are like, I don't know, like Ichigo's Bankai. You know what I'm saying? Oh, this one's creamy. Oh, I would have had to like work a little bit to get in there, because the other ones are so firm, you can kind of just like do a little and push down. This one you have to get her going. My theory holds. This is still very wet, possibly even more wet than the one before. Like, literally my fingertips are like, I don't know how well you're gonna be able to see because I don't have the greatest lighting in like cameras right now. But that's wild. Oh my god, it smells so sharp, dude. It literally smells like, at this point, almost a fart. I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to associate it with that because I still gotta eat it and I don't want to associate it with something bad. But I don't know how else to say it. Like, it smells like, if you, like, when you, it smells like nacho cheese Doritos if you didn't know that's what you were smelling. Like, if somebody just opened a bag of Doritos around you and put it right here, you wouldn't know that's what it was. You would just think it smells like feet or something. That's kind of what this has. Same vibes. Ooh, okay. This is good. Seriously sharp, but it's aged longer. So, but this one's extra sharp. So my question to you is if this one's, how is this one more sharp to begin with? But then because it was aged less time than this one, shouldn't this one have out-sharpened this one? I don't get it. This one's good. It doesn't even taste that sharp. It tastes creamy and like silk. Like, this is the kind of, like I was saying about the one in the beginning, like this is the kind of white cheddar you want, like when you're going for like white cheddar popcorn or a recipe like that, like white queso. Like, yeah, that's good. I'm gonna stack this up on the Vermont Sharp, or on this stack we got going right here with the Vermont white cheddar, the Vermont Seriously Sharp yellow, and the Vermont Seriously Sharp aged 18 months. Oh, and this one came in the U.S. Championship Cheese First Place Contest. Wow, that's pretty cool. And last but not least on our list, we have Vermont 3-year naturally aged cheddar cheese. An occasion-worthy, whoop, I fucked that up. An occasion-worthy cheddar. slow aged for unforgettable flavor. Boys, I feel like we've come through a gauntlet here, and on my last cheese, I just want to say that as a Vermonter, I'm holding through this just fine. My stomach does not feel that bad anymore. I've been burping a little bit and it's been helping, and I'm just really excited to eat this last cheese. This has been really fun to do all these cheeses. It's something I've always just had an idea about my whole life, and also, yeah, I just love where I'm from, and I love Cabot, and it's cool to kind of do something with them. Well, with their product, not with them. They don't know who I am. Be cool if they did, though. Oh, she's wet. I got a thin slice of this one. It's kind of thin, I know. Don't yell at me, I'll still be able to taste it. It's cheese. It's wet though. It's not thin like this way, so it's like, it's still good, like, thickness. It's just not very, like, wide that way. You know what I'm saying? Oh my god, it's wet, by the way. It, again, looks and kind of feels like mozzarella cheese. Well, it's not like as soft as mozzarella, because mozzarella would just be like, but it's as wet as it. Ooh, and it smells kind of like the other one. Which one did I say smells like the cheese you would use for baked potatoes? The New York Extra Sharp, right? It smells just like that one. It's sharp. Oh. Oh. Boom. Okay. Not bad. That's definitely got the most tang to it, but it's not like bitter and bite like this one was, like the Vermont Extra Sharp cheese. That was aged for 12 months. This one's sharp, but it's so creamy, and it's like, it's one of those bites that's fun. It's like, ooh, that was sharp. Then you kind of want another one. It's not like too bad. It doesn't take over too much flavor in your mouth. It's still very good. Oh, this one's kind of hard to rank because of that. I think I'm gonna put it in between the New York Extra Sharp White and the Vermont Extra Sharp White and the Extra Sharpie Yellow, because it's like a good like mix of both of those flavor wise and texture wise. That's really good. And yeah, this is our cheese list. We went through it all, with the least sharp being the Farmhouse Reserve Super Premium Aged Cheddar Cheese, and the most sharp being the Vermont Extra Sharp aged for 12 months cabbage cheese. So I guess we can put an end to the theory. Is cheddar cheese a scam? I guess not. A little bit, but not really. I mean, some of these cheeses definitely, I think, don't have any nearly big of a difference enough to be sold differently. Especially the ones I've stacked on top of each other. Like, they all taste so similar that part of it is really just branding and marketing different areas and to sell it more, and I get that. But I definitely think that there is some differences in like a creamier, easier to eat cheese and a sharper, more bitter cheese that's crumbly. However, I do not think the white and yellow matter. That is my hot take for the day. I think the white cheddar cheeses and the yellow cheddar cheeses are the same. The yellow one's gonna be more mild, but you can just get a white cheddar cheese that's also that mild. That's just how I feel. That's my hot take of the day. I appreciate you all for watching. Thank you so much. Let me know what you thought. I'm gonna do another one of these soon for another product that's kind of close to my heart and close up, I think, a lot of people's heart, especially in my area and just in the world. This was really fun. I love cheese, and now I have a lot of it that I gotta go figure out what to do with. Yep. Thanks for watching.